All right, guys, in today's episode of the Best of Seven Sports Talk, we tap into LeBron James taking over the Drew League over the weekend. I'm joined by special guests D Money, Magnif, and Scrub Zero. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of the Best of Seven Sports Talk. Make sure you follow and subscribe. Peace.
T7M Radio brings to you the Best of Seven Sports Talk with Seven Mitchell.
Absolutely. Okay. LeBron James dropping 42, 16, 4 steals in going into year 20 in any basketball game. It got to count, bro. It was professionals out there that he was playing against. Let's not act like he just was on a playground.
Y'all forgive Seven. Seven had a little bit too much sugar today. And we don't have no haters. We don't have no insulin available for him.
You know why? Because I thought I was going to go live tonight, and I thought I was going to have some people that was going to be like, you know what, man, LeBron looked pretty decent. I know this ain't no championship game, but I thought y'all would have gave this man a little bit respect. Where's that?
It was, oh, God. What up, Magnif?
What's good?
Magna, what's up, bro?
That's good, bro.
Slow-ass crossover and that slow-ass turnaround jumper. Like, y'all love, those are highlights. Like, y'all love that.
42 points, D-Money. Look at the face of the defender today.
Hey, look, check it. I'm not even a LeBron fan. I'm a Lakers fan. But at some point in time, man, you got to tilt your head off. That nigga is great, bro. He's look how old he is, bro. And the nigga still, like, it's not like, it's barely like he losing his step. It's just like he out there toying with people. He pacing
any
himself.
of them really playing defense, though? I don't know.
I mean, how much defense can you really play against LeBron, though?
That's it. Like, that's it, man. See, Scrub Zero trying to play games.
We really going
Scrub Zero try to play games. Yes, they was playing defense. They was playing hard. But who are they playing up against? This is the king.
Certain people just unguardable, bro. He like, it's not even about him being slow. It's about the ability for him to dissect the defense and do what he want to do with them, bro. That's how the game come to him. Like, that's the thing that always been frustrating to me about LeBron, is that you can see him processing everything in real time and breaking down the defenders, and it's like he put his foot on the gas whenever he chooses to. He's that type of player. But I feel like he looking phenomenal, bro, to be his age. Like, it's crazy, to be honest with you.
And so I thought Kobe did respectful Scrub Zero acting like he wasn't putting up these numbers. He averaged almost 30 points through the whole season last year, Scrub. So what's up with that?
And what did it amount to?
I mean, bro, you can't say
help.
that. Everybody got
help.
Injured. AD got injured.
No AD.
LeBron
Russell played terrible.
Frank Vogel
but this wasn't supposed to be leader. Carmelo was.
But he's supposed to be the best player on the team. So make it happen.
He's the best player.
How can you make it happen on the sideline when he get injured, bro? That don't make sense. How can you make something happen from the sideline?
How many games did LeBron miss?
A lot, enough to make them.
I want to say LeBron missed between 19 and 30 games last season.
This is the most that LeBron has been hurt in the past 2 seasons. I mean, he's 37. I mean, what do we expect? You know, your body's eventually going to break down. Like, I mean, kudos, yo. Like, he's putting up the points that he's putting up. You know what I mean? But I'm not flip out over a Drew League game, bro. We're not doing this. I'm not doing
nobody flipping out over it, but it's just good to see.
Seven. No, Magnif. You just missed.
I'm flipping.
7.
No, I was listening to him. Bro. He said he flipped.
Yeah, yo, because I'm
his favorite
excited,
player,
bro.
You
know, them niggas ain't.
That's his favorite player.
That's my guy. Now speaking of LeBron, let me ask y'all this: if y'all agree with this.
Okay.
LeBron was on what was that? Uninterrupted, his show. And they asked him, why doesn't he like Boston? He was like, because they racist as fuck. Do y'all think that Boston is a racist city or one of the more racist cities?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, we've seen historically in Boston.
Do you know how many black people I know live there? Not to say that it's not racist, but they have a pocket of black people that live there, though.
That don't mean it's not racist.
Got 40 bars, chilling.
Everywhere is racist.
What? Are you serious?
I mean, I'm just saying, be honest, everywhere is racist. So
No, it's a difference though. There's a difference. Like me being from the West Coast, like when you come out here, it's a lot of people that you won't even know that don't like black people. Like if they racist, they keep that to themselves. Like Boston is one of them places like you gonna feel the racism if you there, bro.
Right.
You gonna
I
feel
feel
it.
like
Like
it's just
you
the
might
whole.
get called a nigger and all type of stuff. Like you don't hear that a lot. Like where I'm from. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's not you don't feel that tension from white people or people from different races unless they like Hispanic. On the West Coast, it's more like Hispanics and blacks that's racist towards each other. Like, but yeah, I don't. I feel like Boston is most definitely one of the more racist places in the NBA.
So D Money, are you moonwalking, bro? Because you know you and I discussed this on a podcast show when they got at Kyrie, and we talked about this specifically. So are you now going
Nah, not even. I'm not denying that at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it's the most racist because to me, I feel like Utah is. If of all the teams, I feel like Utah has a lot more strikes against them as we've seen. So just saying.
My thing about Boston, though, like y'all said, it's a lot of racism everywhere. So we can't just isolate them. But their race, like they are blatant with it. I think that's the thing that
Yeah,
stands out. Like they go really hard with it. Like they do things and say things that generally racist people nowadays are keep under wraps. Like they spitting and throwing shit like and
yeah, that's
it's
crazy.
just you
Nigga
know what I'm
out
saying?
here,
Like it's just a different energy, yo. They go super hard with it.
yeah, that's different. Out here, like I don't know, you don't get that type of vibe from people. Like
Nah, man.
I can't imagine like growing up the way I grew up. I can't imagine to be in a situation like that where just a white person just blatantly disrespect me like that. Like I'm nigga, action,
That
nigga.
shit
I don't
wild,
know.
right?
Yeah, for real.
I
Like
heard going to a New England Patriots game kind of give you that same feel too. And that's all
Boston
like
Red Sox.
Yeah.
The Boston Red
The,
Sox.
the history is
They
there
was the
with the
same
city of
way.
Boston. Like
I
we've
gotta get
seen
with
it in
Chilla Jones and
Nostrils.
find out. Talk to Excel of 40 bars. Cause they live in Beantown.
it's probably I'm pretty sure there's areas where it's more like urban and people are more down to earth, but you probably dealing with like the downtown areas of like the major cities and stuff out there. You probably gonna deal with a lot like of racism, like especially in the corporate world. You probably gonna get it a lot.
I
That's
got Anthony
crazy.
say he is what's that? New Mexico. And most Boston fans I come in contact with are white, and when they see me wearing a LeBron jersey, they ain't shy about telling me how they feel about him. Nothing racist, but I can feel hate. Yeah, when it comes to LeBron specifically, I'm not talking about LeBron James. Like I understand the disconnect with him in Cleveland and Boston. Like that's a sports vibe, but to me, like I say, the fans when they hate, they really show it. Like what they had did to Kyrie and what the Kyrie did the last experience a couple of times going back there was just kind of wild. But we've been hearing these stories about Boston, being racist since what the Larry Bird, McHale days. And like I said, the Red Sox and Yankees and whatever other ball club you want to come up with.
Yeah.
But people do talk about Utah a lot too, yo. So what you think, Scrub?
I agree. How far it goes back? I mean, heck, even in the days of Bill Russell, we know
Yes,
that it was an
exactly,
issue.
exactly. We know what he went through and shit like that. Are y'all surprised that LeBron put it out there like that?
No,
Nah, I feel like LeBron is a trailblazer for what's to come for a lot of athletes, as far as being immediate as they playing in the game at a high level. I feel like he's sort of like the trailblazer of that. So you're gonna see that a lot. Like in the future from other basketball players who got more of like a media presence or just. I actually that's one of the things that made me start liking LeBron, man. To be honest with you, because prior to like him coming to LA and everything, I never really messed with LeBron like that. Like I'm a Kobe fan, man. And it was like a divided feeling about it. But when I got to just pay attention to his career and how he carried himself outside of basketball, and then just being the person who stand on what he believe in and not willing to bend, and just be quiet in the media. I like the fact that he stand on it. It's like he demand respect from all type of people, and the fact that he's speaking on it is gonna create a conversation that we need to have. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a good thing.
You're not saying Kobe is better than LeBron, right? You're just saying you like Kobe better.
Man, that's a different story.
That's a different. I'll say it out the way before we get up off of the show. You'll say it.
Look, I'm from. I'm born in Compton, raised in Long Beach, homie. The way I look at it, Kobe was like our Jordan out here, man. He meant, put it like this, like if we going off stats, of course you can say LeBron is better, but what Kobe meant to us out here and just to basketball period, I feel like he meant something different than LeBron. He was like you know what I'm saying? What's the term? Hard work beat talent. When talent don't work hard, Kobe is like the definition of like the hardest worker. Like, I'm never gonna give up. I'm gonna give you everything I got every time I step out there. LeBron, we see LeBron moments where he's lackadaisical. He's not really doing what he's supposed to do. He like his mind not in the game. You never really seen that with Kobe. Like Kobe was just that killer instinct thing meant a lot to us. You know what I'm saying?
LeBron about his money. That's why.
Yeah, that's cool.
Know that. You know what I mean? Which I mean, I commend him for. And the thing about Kobe, we seen what Kobe did in the Rucker. You know what I'm saying? I can always go back to those highlights. 7. You know what I'm saying? Way more exciting than watching what you would just watch in the Drew League, but maybe just.
But I can go back to highlights.
That's also
I can go
like
back to
LeBron
highlights
being like
of
10
LeBron
years
playing
older than Kobe playing that though.
I can go to highlights of LeBron playing Kobe, shitting on Kobe in LA when he was with Miami. You want to talk about highlights?
How old was Kobe?
I don't want to disrespect Kobe Bryant. I don't want to get off track, so I'm gonna leave this one alone.
Don't go there, man. This is gonna turn into an argument.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So
you'll go viral real quick.
This is my last thing I want to ask all you fellas before we get up out of here. What was LeBron James' handle playing today in this Drew League? Was this a clout chase move, Scrub? Do you think this was a workout? Like, what was the reason of LeBron doing this?
Well, fireworks go off in my background. I honestly have no idea. I just happened to see the video on my feed saying, some highlights. So right. I really don't have a feel for if he's trying to get some work in since he didn't play in the playoffs. If this is just for clout, I don't know.
Was this a dumb move, D Money?
Oh no! This? Not about to bypass what I heard was quoted from LeBron talking about. I just seen Michael Jordan's competition. I seen that on Twitter. What's going on with that? Yeah,
you said Michael Jordan's competition.
He said he just played Michael Jordan's competition
in the Drew League.
Yes.
What the heck?
You fine? Yeah, I seen it on Twitter.
We all know that Michael Jordan didn't have the toughest defenders in competition when he played.
Boy,
LeBron had way better.
That's not true. It is.
Hold up. Jordan was cakewalks in the finals. Look who he had to go up against.
But going to the finals, though, man, he had some players he had to beat.
The same team. It was the same team. Jordan didn't have to go through a whole bunch of people. It was the Pistons or Boston. That was it.
Jordan, no, he played Boston one time. It was a lot of more Cleveland and Bucks and definitely Pistons.
They never. I'm saying they had tough series versus Cleveland and New York and Orlando. But for the most part, Chicago never lost to no one in that run of Jordan other than Detroit. That was the only team that they lost to. So all that competition in the East, like it was only Detroit, the Pistons, the Bad Boys. 2 years. That was it.
The way I feel about a lot of this is going to be an ongoing conversation no matter how you cut it, man. It's all
That's because y'all want to keep it going, yo. Y'all disrespectful.
No, you want to keep it going. I'm done with this conversation.
No, not for
Look
that.
what Anthony said. Anthony said, who was the best defender Jordan had to deal with? Gary Payton?
Gary Payton is like a Hall of Fame defender, though. Like, y'all making it seem like he's just a cakewalk, bro.
So
Gary Payton was one of them guys. Like, seriously, y'all tripping.
Is Gary Payton a better defender than Kawhi?
I believe so. He made his name off just being a defender. He couldn't even score that good when he came into the league. He built his offensive game. I heard it out of his own mouth. He built his offensive game basically when he was in the league. Like, he got better at scoring and becoming an offensive threat. Like, he was strictly like one of the top tier defenders in the league, bro. Like, that's crazy.
And I feel like the defense with Kawhi is a little bit overblown because if you look at the numbers when KD and LeBron has faced Kawhi, I'm not seeing much defending, but that's a whole nother other conversation.
But back to what I was saying though, I feel like the argument is gonna continue to go on, not because people want to keep arguing about that. It's just the evolution of basketball. Each generation is gonna be able to look back and say that about somebody else. Like, oh, LeBron didn't play these type of defenders. He didn't play this type of people. Like 5-10 years from now, the game is just gonna continue to elevate. Now niggas is shooting from half court. Steph Curry got niggas basically passing. As soon as they pass the logo, nigga, they shooting them shots. The game is gonna continue to elevate to it reaches like a threshold to where it can't do anything else no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we got you're looking at it from a standpoint of just defender versus guard mentality. You're gonna always have that argument if you're thinking of it one-on-one. But if you're thinking about it like far as the elevation of the game, Jordan can say the same thing about Bill Russell, all of them that, you know what I'm saying, that we saying about, that LeBron saying about Jordan, and vice versa. It's going to continue to be like that. You're going to have more guard type fives that's coming in the league, that's mobile, that can do more. I feel like all of that, it's just, the game is going to continue to evolve over the course of time.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
get
not gonna
that.
lie. I don't like how I've seen. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Seth. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, but like I know it's the new generation. We got all these players that are stronger, but I don't see a lot of the technical like compared to past years. Like, it's just a lot more. There's not a lot of post play. Teams don't do the mid range because of analytics. Like, you see,
I don't even think that's because of analytics. I think that's the emergence of international basketball. Basically coming to the NBA. You got a lot of European players that's a lot more like finesse players than back to the rim, turn around, post shots and stuff like that. Like, they don't shoot like that. I mean, they don't, play in the paint like that. They shoot very well though. You know what I'm saying? Since Dirk and everybody starts coming in the league,
that the skill of the players now is more talented than back before. These guys are tougher now, way more athletic.
Yeah, way more athletic. I feel like I feel like the skill is gonna go up, but I feel like the grit is gonna continue to go down. The grit, the hard-nosed defense, and the strength of the players to be able to like endure everything that's going on. I feel like that's gonna continue to go down. Players gonna get softer and softer. Like, it's gonna happen.
But that's the thing when we talk about the skill set compared to from back then to now. A lot of these guys, they may not been as athletic as the guys are now, but that made them dive more into the skill set of playing basketball rather than now. You just depending on your athleticism, and then once your athleticism runs out, Now you're trying to pick up skills that you never had from the jump. So now you're trying to learn something new when it's too late in your career. So
No, I disagree with that one. I agree with
that.
I feel like now the emergence of the players that's coming into the league, they shoot a lot better than those players shot back then.
But he talking about from the mental aspect. A lot of these newer players their basketball IQ is not as high as the John Stocktons and the Magics and the Birds, and those guys were really smart. Like LeBron James have clearly had the highest IQ in basketball for the last 10 to 12 years, by far. Chris Paul right behind him, but a lot of these new guys, they got the athletic skills, but they haven't thought. And a lot of guys, even LeBron, even Jordan, their mental game didn't catch up to their physical game till like year 9, year 10. That's when they really started to come out mentally. So it'll take time for everybody.
Yeah,
it takes time, but you could just think about the finals. How many times when we saw in the break that players was leaking out to the corners as opposed to attacking the rim?
Yeah. But there was buckets though. I mean, I guess you can't go away from what got you there. Like for the
I'm not
most
saying
part,
I'm not saying to go away, but I got that, but not to go away, but until you see it doesn't work. But there's just certain fundamental things that teams don't do it, like what we were accustomed to back in the 70s, 80s, 90s. Like that's not now.
If Boston played a fundamental game, they and actually played to their size, they should have beat the hell out of Golden State. But that's obviously that didn't happen. So
Horford wanted to play outside the paint as opposed to playing like a big.
Now you got guys on Twitter talking about they want to crown Steph Curry, like being like top 3, and if he win another ring, I mean they might put him over LeBron, man. I don't know how you would feel about it, but
some people already have.
Shit. He could win 2 more rings, and I'm still not putting him over LeBron James. I'm sorry.
I think he better than LeBron James.
I'm telling you, bro. Y'all better stop this, man. All right, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man.
Look,
put these kids against. Salute to my guys.
He
pissed me off, and man. Started some trouble, man. Real talk.
Man, I'm out, bro. I'm about to go eat me some.
Salute to those fellas, man. I appreciate chopping it up this weekend, man. I appreciate y'all.
No problem.
For sure,
have
man.
a good night.
No problem, bro.
Y'all stay. Y'all be safe.
You too.
Yeah, man. Everybody be safe. Y'all have a good weekend. Salute to my guys in the chat, man. Good 7. My guy Anthony in the building, man. Big up to you guys, man. Y'all already know the vibes. About to get up out of here, man. Y'all stay safe and all that, man. Peace. All right, man. I want to thank you guys for listening into another episode of the Best of 7 Sports Talk. I'm 7 Mitchell, man. Make sure you follow the show to be sure to be notified about the next episode. Also, I'll put the Linktree link in the description so you can follow us on social media as well as donate and contribute to our platform. See you guys again on the next episode. Peace.